Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some seriously shady stuff, the kind of things they really don't want you to know. We're talking about the hidden truths, the inconvenient facts, the stuff that's been swept under the rug so thoroughly you'd need a team of forensic investigators and a very powerful vacuum cleaner to uncover it. And trust me, you're going to want to see what we've dug up. So buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the murky, often uncomfortable, but always fascinating underbelly of, well, everything.
Ever get that creepy feeling that someone's watching you online? Well, brace yourselves, because it's not just a feeling, it's basically a fact. We're living in a digital age where companies are scooping up your personal data faster than a Roomba on a Cheeto-dusted floor. Think about it. Every click, every like, every late-night online purchase you make, don't worry, we've all been there, is being tracked, packaged, and sold like a prize-winning sausage at a county fair. They know what you eat for breakfast, what keeps you up at night, and probably how many times you've rewatched that embarrassing childhood talent show video.
Let's be honest, we all love a good snack attack, but what if I told you that some of those natural flavors in your favorite treats are about as natural as a spray tan? Buckle up, Buttercup, because the food industry has some secrets, and they're about as appetizing as finding a hair in your soup. Take castoreum, for example. Sounds delightful, right? Like something you'd find in a fancy French bakery. Well, hold on to your hats and your stomachs, because castoreum is a secretion from the anal glands of beavers, and it's often used in vanilla flavoring.
Remember when things used to last? Like, really last? Your grandparents probably still have a toaster from the 50s that could survive a nuclear apocalypse. Well, those days are gone, my friends. We live in a world of planned obsolescence, where your shiny new gadget is practically obsolete the moment you take it out of the box. Companies actually design products with a limited lifespan, like a ticking time bomb of consumerism. They make repairs near impossible, release software updates that would slow down a supercomputer, all to nudge you towards that upgrade button.
Let's talk about money, honey. Or rather, the staggering lack of it for most of the world's population. You see, while we're all out here clipping coupons and trying to decide between heating and eating, a tiny fraction of the population is hoarding more wealth than a dragon in a fantasy novel. We're talking about the 1%, the elite few who control a truly obscene amount of global wealth. Imagine a giant pie chart representing all the money in the world. Now imagine that 1% owning a slice so big, it practically needs its own zip code. Meanwhile, the rest of us are fighting over crumbs like pigeons in a parking lot.
Ever feel like social media is reading your mind? Like it knows you better than your own mother? Well, get ready for a chilling dose of reality, because it's not just a coincidence. Those sneaky algorithms that power your feeds aren't just suggesting cat videos. Oh no. They're analyzing your every move, predicting your desires, and feeding you content designed to keep you hooked like a lab rat in a Skinner box. And here's the kicker. They're not always feeding you the truth. Misinformation, propaganda, and straight-up lies spread like wildfire on these platforms, all because the algorithms prioritize engagement over accuracy.
Remember that warm, fuzzy feeling you get knowing you have privacy? Yeah, time to kiss that goodbye. We live in a world where governments and corporations are watching our every move, listening to our conversations, and probably judging our taste in music.
Healthcare, that magical system where your health is their wealth.
We're talking about an industry that often seems more interested in profits than patients, where life-saving medications are treated like commodities, and the sick are just another demographic to exploit.
They pour billions into marketing, lobbying, and influencing medical research, all to ensure their bottom line stays healthy, even if it means yours doesn't.
Let's face it, we're not exactly leaving a pretty planet for future generations. The environment is taking a beating, and some of the biggest culprits are the very corporations that claim to be going green. They pollute our air, poison our water, and raise forests faster than you can say deforestation.
Taxes. Nobody likes them, but they're kind of essential for, a functioning society. But while the rest of us dutifully pay our taxes every year, some of the world's wealthiest corporations and individuals are playing a whole different game. We're talking about tax havens, offshore accounts, and enough loopholes to make a Swiss cheese blush. They say education is the great equalizer, the key to a brighter future. But what happens when the quality of your education depends on your zip code, your socioeconomic status, or the amount of melanin in your skin?
So there you have it. 10 uncomfortable truths about the world we live in. If you found this eye-opening, and let's be honest, how could you not? Don't forget to hit that like button harder than a CEO dodging taxes. And while you're at it, subscribe and share this video with everyone you know. Now, go forth and be informed, my friends.